Black Adam is releasing in theaters October 21st. So with that, we have 12 films in the DC Extended Universe. It's time to rank these 12 films from the worst to the best. So let's start with the worst, of course, being Suicide Squad. I just can't stop talking about how bad this movie was. I mean, literally everything just went off the rails. These were such interesting characters, I was excited to see them, but neither the direction nor the writing, anything does not work here, and the characters, mostly all of them, are bad. Harley Quinn was still the standout, and so was Deadshot, and even Amanda Waller was great, but Joker and Captain Boomerang all were idiots in this film. I absolutely don't like this one. Number 11 is Justice League. The fact that this movie is so low is also because of how good Zack Snyder's Justice League is, and uh, everything that has happened with this film off camera is really affecting my judgment of the film. And now that we know the entire Justice League scandal that happened back in the day, I think I'm just really not going to watch this ever again. It's just so bad. I mean, why should I watch it when we have a very much of a better version out there? So yeah, this movie is just so bad, from VFX to every directing choice that Joss Whedon made. Next up, number 10 is Shazam. I know a lot of you really like this film. In fact, you might even have this in your top 5 or maybe even top 3. But I do not care about Shazam all that much. I mean, I really like this film. There's nothing bad about it. And all my top 10 are, I really like all these top 10 films. But someone had to be number 10, and for me, it was Shazam. It is really funny on the first watch, but it becomes considerably less funny every time I rewatch it. But still, it has an incredible plot, a nice writing, and few emotional moments in there. So it has a human touch, and it's a good movie. I don't have any significant criticisms for the film. It just isn't as memorable to me as the top 9 are. So at number 9, we have Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey, I think, is a pretty decent rewatch. Now, every time I rewatch it, I actually end up quite enjoying it every time. And not once have I been disappointed on a rewatch. And I think it is due to the amazing performance from Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn and how amazing the plot works here. I mean, the way they have executed it from the mind of Harley Quinn, I think that was a really nice, creative decision. I think that is what makes the movie even better for me. Plus, the nice action scenes that we get to watch these ladies kicking ass is really badass. Then at number 8, we have Wonder Woman 1984. I know a lot of you absolutely hate this film, and I understand all the reasons why. But I don't actually hate it. I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings about Wonder Woman 1984, but still, it entertains me on a rewatch. Yeah, it has made some terrible creative choices in there, and it also has a lack of action, an incredible lack of action, in fact. And we also don't get Wonder Woman in her pro form throughout the film. Plus, the final battle with Cheetah was also a little bit disappointing. So I have more criticisms for the film than I have praises. But still, I don't know why, but I end up liking it after every rewatch, instead of hating it. Number 7, Black Adam, which is like way better than Wonder Woman 1984. But still, Black Adam has incredible action. I think it's the exact opposite of Wonder Woman 1984. Black Adam has incredible action scenes and not a lot of emotions, but it's just such a good popcorn entertainment that I cannot keep it below Wonder Woman 1984. I think it is really good. I don't know how rewatchable it will be for me because I had really big problems with the writing and the weak villain in here. But still, JSA and Black Adam were awesome, and the action scenes are incredible. The VFX is incredible. In short, it's true popcorn entertainment from start to finish. But still, as a cinephile, I think that the problems matter to me. Then at number 6 is Man of Steel. Man of Steel is an incredible movie. I mean, I love Man of Steel very much. Again, this is far better than Black Adam, I would say. So top 6 are like on a very different level as compared to my previous films that have appeared on this list. So yeah, Man of Steel is an incredible film. I absolutely love it from start to finish. I mean, the first half is certainly different than the second half, very different. In fact, the first half focuses on how Kal-El was raised on planet Earth, and it was way more, it had a lot of emotional depth to it, and the second half was all action and huge destruction level action sequences. Moving on to the top 5, we have Wonder Woman at my number 5 pick. Wonder Woman is truly a truly perfect film up until the third act, where it gets a little bit messy, but still I don't think the third act is downright terrible. I think it's pretty much okay, mediocre, but certainly the movie has its peak during the second act, especially during the no man's land scene. That was incredible. And Patty Jenkins really does a fine job here, I would say. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is truly amazing, and Chris Pine is the real standout here. Overall, it's a really well executed, well written movie with a little bit of a weak villain, I would say that. But overall, I really enjoy it every time I rewatch it. Number 4, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I have tons and tons of problems with this film, like literally a lot. But at the end of the day, the good parts of the film just overshadow the bad parts of it. That doesn't mean that I consider this a perfect film. No, it has so many flaws in it, like so many flaws. Like it has a mess of so many storylines running together, and some creative choices it makes and are suited for the film. But overall, I think it's just way too good, at least for a DC fan like me. Seeing Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman on screen together is a dream come true, and it was accomplished in an epic manner with Trinity versus Doomsday. Then at number 3, we have Aquaman. Aquaman, I think, again, is true popcorn entertainment. It has a terrible script, stupid dialogues, but again, the popcorn entertainment is just so good, like literally the best popcorn entertainment out of any superhero film ever, I would say that. And from start to finish, it is just so huge on all these action sequences, the visual effects, and just immersing us into the world of Atlantis. I just can't ignore all that for a terrible script. I have a lot of fun every time I rewatch it, like so much fun. It's just so good to rewatch. I think it might just be my most rewatched DCU film. It just is an out of life experience. Then at number 2 is The Suicide Squad. Consider amazing popcorn entertainment and amazing writing at the same time. The Suicide Squad is exactly that. I mean, the characters we don't even care about turn into these really these characters that mean to us, that have an emotional depth to them, be it Peacemaker or Bloodsport or Captain Rick Flag. Even Ratcatcher 2 and Polka Dot Man are the standouts here. Like, that's incredible in every way that James Gunn has been able to accomplish those things with that in this film. I know a lot of the characters just go waste in the start, but who cares? It's just such a good surprise to everyone. And the action scenes, as usual, are amazing. Then at number 1 is Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, just truly epic DC film. That's what that's what we can call it. A truly epic DC film. I mean, just the moments in here deliver every time. They gave me goosebumps every time I rewatch it. Be it Flash going back in time to save the entire universe, or be it the resurrection of Superman, or any single action sequence. It's just filled with epic moments, and it just gives so much more attention to Flash and Cyborg as compared to the stupid Joss Whedon version. I mean, I'm against the Snyderverse, to be honest, but this movie is just so good that I can't keep it at number 2. It needs to be number 1 for me. At least as a DC fan, seeing a truly epic Justice League crossover is just above the roof for me. So yeah, that was my list for all the 12 DCEU movies being ranked from the worst to the best. Share your own list in the comment section down below. So that's it for the day. Like, share and subscribe Film Villa, and thank you for watching.